Hey everyone, I am so excited to share with you guys this Victoria's Secret inspired look that we did. It is a full coverage look, however we did try to keep it a little bit on the natural side, yet add also a little bit of sexy glam to it. I started off by adding a bronzer to her crease just to warm up her look. I didn't want to add color, but just wanted to create some depth. I also added a mauve color to the very middle of her crease because I wanted the overall look to be a pink glam. And then to finish off the shadow, I just popped on some shimmer to the middle of her lid and the inner corners of her eyes. There wasn't much I needed to do with her eyebrows, but I just wanted to fill them in a little bit. Didn't want the look to be too refined, so I kept it a little bit natural and just brushed it out as I filled it in. Now that I'm done with her eye makeup, I'm going to add a little bit of a cream highlighter to her cheekbones and the rest of the areas of her face that I'll be highlighting. And this is going to go under her foundation and kind of make it look like she's glowing from within. Now before we go on to adding foundation, I just want to freeze this image and show you guys the difference in the color between her face, her chest, and her arms. So the most important part of picking a foundation color for you is to match the color of the foundation not to her own face, but actually to her collarbone, and then spread it down to her neck, which you will see me doing here. That way, when we're all done, it's all gonna look flush and she's gonna look even-toned throughout. So here are the areas of her face where I added concealer to highlight. And here's a tip for you guys. I typically don't add foundation to the areas where I'm already gonna add concealer because I don't wanna pack on product and have a double layer of product for no reason. And now I'm gonna add in some powder to keep that concealer from creasing, and it also helps to mattify the face and hold oils back. And for the rest of the areas, I'm going to start powder contouring with a bronzer, which is actually the same one that I used in the crease of her eyes. I'm going to start using a blush and start at the apples of her cheek and blend upwards towards her ear. And this is actually one of my favorite blushes because it also adds a natural highlight at the same time. How beautiful is that? So because we were doing this for a photo shoot, I added a little bit of extra highlighter just so that it would show through in the pictures. I'm also going to add a little bit of highlighter to the bridge of her nose and the tip to make it appear more pointy, and also the top of her lip to give it a more pouty effect. Before I add lashes, I add black liner to her lash line so that when I put on the lashes, you actually can't see her skin underneath, and it makes it appear as though the false lashes are blending right in with her natural lashes. And then I just lift up her lash line and add it to her waterline as well, and this will really make it a complete finished look. It is kind of annoying, so be patient with your client. And then I just popped in some lashes. These are the ARDELL Demi Wispies, and they're definitely one of my favorites. For her lips, I chose a mauve pink lipstick for the outer edges of her lips. And then in the center, I added a lighter version of the same color in a liquid lipstick. So I stepped back and realized that I wanted a more sultry look, so I added a brown shadow underneath her bottom lash line. And then I just added a dark brown shadow to just the very, very corners of her lash line and just blended it into the middle. And here is the final look of our Victoria's Secret Glam. I hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Can't wait to see you guys on my next tutorial.